Okay, for the next one, we're gonna take, okay, it's also again, they give you the front view, so this will be the front, then the right view, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, and we can also see that A is here, so it means this part is to the right of A, to the left of A, where A is, so here is A. Okay, and then we can also go and put in our A at the top view, so it means it's that, because then it will be 80 this way and 20 that way. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so I'm gonna draw just want to go and okay, so I'm gonna draw my construction line. Remember the circle, the diameter of the circle is 80, so you can go and measure 80 on that line. And while we're busy measuring 80, measure 40 as well, because it's the it's half of it, 80, and then draw your draw your line to the right as well, which will be 20. Okay, if the diameter of the circle is 80, it means that it will be 80 to the top as well. So we can go and draw a construction line 80, also get the middle, which is 40, and then we go and complete the square that we have to draw. Okay, so again, center lines, remember your center lines. And then this one is just a normal line. Okay, and then here. Okay, and center line. Okay, I'm just going to finish the thickness as well. Okay, remember your center lines at the top and as well here, because now it's a circle, so there won't be an edge. Okay, so there is my construction and my center lines for the circle. Okay, so I can do the circle, and then let's do the circle first, and then we can do the hexagon. Okay, so again, you have to get a V from one of the obtuse angles. I'm just going to show, okay, so you can either draw a line going straight through, or you can do a V at the other side as well, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to show if I do this. Okay, so now I can go and complete that part. Just again, put your, just going to zoom in. Okay, put your compass on that point and extend it to where the V stops, and draw an arc between the two lines of the V. And again on this side, just make sure it does. Okay, and then here. Just make sure it does. Okay, and the same here. Okay, and now for the next one. Okay, so I know that this circle, this arc stops at the middle mark, at the middle line. So I know if I use this as my middle center point for this arc. So if I extend this one 30 degrees backwards but 20 millimeters, then I know that between these two lines the next arc will be. So let's start with that. I'm gonna take my 30 degrees triangle, just draw a construction line, measure 20 on it because the thickness of the circle is 20. I can also, okay, so my video just stopped, so I just want to show, okay, so I measured on this construction line 20 millimeters to the right, and then I can go and just draw the construction line so long that I know that the next arc should be between these two lines. Okay, and then I can go and put my compass on that mark and on that center of the arc, and just go and look if it does come out at both of the points, and it does, and I can go and draw that part of the circle. For the next one, we're going to use this center point for this arc. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to draw it a construction line 30 degrees backwards, and also I'm going to measure 20 on it. Okay, so that will be my center for this arc. Okay, I'm just gonna again put it on the same radius. Okay, so it's on the same radius, then just go and put it on the new center and draw your arc. I'll show now why I'm not drawing it through, because then we have to go and draw a raakboog, an arc that touch both of the circle. Circles like that. Okay, you can just erase that part if you've got that. Okay, and then the same for this one. You can also go and draw a 30 degrees line so long then you know this is where the arc should stop. Okay, and again I used this center for the one below, and I have to go and measure 20 on it again. Okay, so that will be my new mark, and then if I look, this is the same, and then I can just go and put it on that mark now and go and finish that part of the circle. Okay, and then I can just go and darken that line. Okay, so my circle is finished. Now it's just the hexagon. For the hexagon, it's a polygon, so I need to draw my auxiliary view. Jy moet jou hulpaanslag teken, so 'n centerlyn gaan jy weer teken. They say that it's 20 millimeters, so put your compass on 20 millimeters. So it's on 20. I'm going to place it on the line. I'm going to draw half of it again. Draw a circle, then cut it with also a 20 radius. Okay, now I know that this is 20. Okay, so this will be 20 and 20 from the center to that side. Okay, now I can go and measure that part, and that's the part that I wanted. So that will, mine is 18, so that is the one that I wanted. Okay, so I can measure now from the center downwards to the flat side. This will be 18 and 18. So measure from the center, 18 downwards, 18 upwards. Draw your 30 degrees construction lines. Okay, and remember now from the center to that corner it will be 20. So measure from the center 20 to each side and complete your square. this is also not necessary if you want to complete your square. Okay, so there is the square. Okay, and I know that this part, the flat side, is 10 to each side from the center because it should be 20. So I got that, and I'm just going to copy it on the bottom as well. And there is my hexagon. Now I can just go and complete it. Okay, so now for this one, you can just to go and draw these lines that you'll actually will see the thickness. Okay, so it will be this one. I'm gonna see. I'll also see this one. Can you see if I'm drawing this one back, it will go into the circle, so I'm not going to see it. This one I'm also not going to see, so it's just that two. So just measure on that two if you draw in your 30 degrees construction line, 20 on each one. And can you see, I'm just going to make a mark, although it is going inside that circle. I just need that reference point to know where to stop the line, like that. So it should go to that part. Okay, and then this one is just 30 degrees, so I can just go and complete that one, so that is fun. And then just make this part dark, and this part has them. So there is your isometric drawing for chapter 3, page 3.